at 1:16 p.m. Please stand, hand on your heart, and we will pledge of allegiance. We have 4 new members. Yay! Whoa! Yeah. And these 2 are a pair now. Yay! Yay! Yeah. After the luncheon,
This is Roz, my fiance.
the fiancé. Isn't that cute? All right. And this month's birthday is Kathleen Hansen, Margie. Is it Dennis, your birthday? Okay. Great. Dennis Johansson. You ready for your birthday? Oh my goodness, okay. And we didn't have any previous month's minutes because we had no meeting. Remember, we were down at the Acodose Women's Club. Okay, Vice President report, Hannah?
Okay. This month hostess is Cristina Orzueta. Welcome.
Very good.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And next month, we're not meeting
No meeting for next month until September.
until September. Yeah.
Then we have it at the church.
At the Acton Faith Bible Church, okay, in September. Right. Yeah, and I got treasurer's report for $1,801. We're doing okay. And let's see, Mary Arnold, you want to talk about money?
Oh, sure. Okay, so all the money that I've been collecting for our Christmas party at another place, well, there's been a little change of plans. Now we're gonna go with Wences. Wences is gonna cater our Christmas party, and they're doing it for very inexpensive. But, and we're getting, hopefully we're getting a grant. There might be a little extra expense for Wences, so you have an option with this money. I can give you guys your money back, or we can put it toward, if there's anything extra owed to Wences, it might be like a couple $100, if anything. We could put it toward that. We could just put it in a kitty and put it, maybe have go do the bus tour. We could use some of this money for a bus tour later on, or we could do like the ice cream social or whatever you guys want. Or you can have your money back. So it's your choice. But we're not gonna need it for for Christmas dinner, but we plan on going somewhere else, but we're gonna be a lot of money.
Got $5.
So, whatever you guys want to do, I think we should just like give it to the treasurer, whatever, and then, we can still keep track of who paid what if we need to, and then use that money for, if needed, for the Christmas dinner, anything extra at Wences, which I don't think there's gonna be any, or we can put it toward, a bus tour or whatever we want. And it must be our extra little money we can use by the end of the year or something fun. Huh? No, they're gonna come here. Yeah.
It's gonna be here, the Christmas.
Not sure yet. I have to talk to the Acton Faith Bible Church over here. It might be already booked. But the President, Nancy Harris of the Acton Women's Club already approved. I asked her if we can get, again, our Christmas luncheon. She said yes. We asked for 500 last year. This year, I think we're over 700 with Wences. 741. No, not counting that money. But she said it's guaranteed. The new board. Yeah, because there's the tip too. You gotta think of the tip and the delivery. It's a few dollars,
How much is collected?
Yeah.
$1.
$1.
Not 1 ticket.
Right?
I'll tell you like this.
It's so secure, you can't get out.
Okay, 59. 142.95, so 222. About 280. Almost 280. Yeah, so that's pretty good.
That's good, yeah. I know we're guaranteed our 500 like last year, but she said she will add more.
Yeah,
You just have to be.
yeah. So we could use it for whatever, so I've just thrown that out there. Does anybody want their money back? Raise your hand, I mean, now, I guess.
Yeah. Johnson had talked about, you know, the metallic balloons that we have now, parties going on, safety, to keep it indoor. Be sure you keep the weight on the balloon, and don't try to attempt to remove the balloons off the electric wires yourself. You can be electrocuted. Not guaranteed that you won't. You maybe on there. So be prepared for outage emergencies. That's what they're recommending. Portable backup batteries or portable generators, especially those of you who have medical problems, are on oxygen, things like that, and treatments, okay? Get help if you use medical equipment. Some of you use like apnea machines, oxygen, and so you need, they have a medical baseline allowance program. And it's good. That's a good plan. And they have support for customers affected by a major disaster, which we have participated. I've gone down to the community center when they gave the stuff away for us. Now, all of you probably in the mail, if you own property, received this nice regional LA County, Los Angeles planning. If you own property in unincorporated LA County, you have a notice now of significant ecological area expansion. Zoning rules to apply when you submit application, like you develop a vacant lot or make changes to your already developed property. Now this will start as soon as fall 2026. I read further and I brought the brochure in. If you plan to cut down trees now, you need a permit, do any fencing work, and stuff like that. I know they need money in LA County, but as I was reading these things, I'm sure you all got the letter. Because they passed the Senate Bill 1425 and Assembly Bill 1889. It directs local governments to enhance equitable access to open spaces, promote climate resilience, explore rewilding opportunities, and enhance wildlife connectivity with emphasis on supporting, you know, blah, 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 on the impacts of human activities. The thing that they said, the activities that require a permit include removing trees and plants. I don't know what kind of plants they're talking about. Yeah, moving the dirt. Please don't move the dirt around your yard. We all have dirt roads. Piling material on top of resources. Grading a driveway. Installing fencing and building structures. Wow, that's right. Okay. Yes.
Is this information online, like at LA County?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Is that DWP or Southern California Edison or
No, this is LA County Planning.
LA County Planning?
I know Amy Boda. She's the director in regional planning.
Okay.
The next thing is I attended a community meeting started in Acton. The best project by the first person that wanted to put the lithium batteries here in Vincent Hill, they're out of the program. We bowed out because of all our protests, and we went to Superior Court too. We had hearings. No, but somebody else bought them out.
Just wanted to see if you were
And then they're called the COVAL. And so they are approaching the community, Acton especially. They will donate $6 million to the community. So organizations, we are part of the organization, so we can ask money, like almost like a grant money. Nothing big like building a new bridge or anything like that. No, nothing like that. Some major improvements you want is $6 million. It's $1 million they'll give every till 6 years period. time.
If we say yes to that building.
No, if their best projects get approved, and they can come in the
They want to give
community,
people money.
and so they want to give the organizations money, not the people, but the organizations that will benefit from it, like the community centers, the women's club thing. So we need people to be on the board,
Anyone else want to take a?
and
Yes, you can prepare, please.
Wait a minute.
and there's a community meeting coming up on June 16. So if you're interested to go there and voice your concern, we all did. Not for the community, but as directors of organizations. That's what we did. But it's important because
Where?
when they get in, it will be, they haven't decided the place. We met at the Akron Community Club the last time. The big wigs, they were there. Pat, thank you. Today we're doing the election for the board of directors. You know I'm stepping down, caregiver for my husband. So, and I have the ballots here, and I'll pass it around, and just check out, the only position I have open is for secretary. So if anybody wants to be a secretary, is it a hard position?
No.
What do we do? What do we do?
The secretary basically keeps the minutes from the meetings and presents them, like when we do have a meeting. Works with the president to go to sign on different official things like bank records and anything that involves money. Doesn't, as secretary, I don't even call people normally. We have Mary who has been doing that. So.
Not last time, no, I didn't do it yesterday.
I did it yesterday, but it's not normally in my wheelhouse. So it's really pretty simple to just keep track of what's going on, do birthday cards, make sure you guys get your birthday cards. That's it.
Thank you. See how easy it is? Yeah. The one that's a little difficult here is the treasurer position, which I held. Just check off here if you have any write-in candidates for any position that you think you'd like to be the president, vice president, secretary, or treasurer. Please go ahead and write your name down. And the ones who will manage this will be me, because I'm not putting my name down. It'll be Margie, and Carol Johansson is going to help me count the ballots, okay? All right. Now, Susan here has a presentation she'd like to do. She'll be our speaker for this month.
That is not an official part of my secretarial. I'm actually doing something fun. Artificial intelligence is here. It's not going away. And we have to live to learn how it operates, how it's going to impact us. Some people are terrified of it. Other people are afraid they're going to lose their jobs. It's really a source of great concern. And it's not any different than when they came out with a printing press, or they came out with a telephone system, or when we started sending people to space. It impacts our economy. It impacts what we need to know, how we operate in our world. And so AI is going to be here doing exactly that. So today, I'm not going to teach you artificial intelligence. That's not the purpose of this. I'm going to try to give you a little bit of a sense of what it can do, what it cannot do, and how you stay in control of it. That, to me, is the biggest issue, the governance of the artificial intelligence itself. So how many of you have experience with AI? Of any kind? Mary? Okay. All right. And how many of you are concerned about what it's going to do in your day-to-day life? Yeah, okay. Well, that's why I want to do a course on this. I am developing one. I've already spoken to the senior center down in Santa Clarita, and I'm looking for other places to do it as well, or to do it online, or to do it as a tutoring session in somebody's house. I don't care where it gets done. I just want to address some of these issues for people. So, what is AI exactly? It's like having a very fast assistant who has read a huge library and memorized everything. But it doesn't understand any of it. It just helps you work faster because it does all the research in a matter of minutes. Sometimes it's a matter of seconds. When you talk with AI, and I do converse with AI on a regular basis now, you should know that AI is not human. It is a tool, not a thinking machine. It does not think or feel. It does not know anything the way we know something. What it does is recognize patterns in information. And then it sees the letters that go together in a word, and it sees what other words do the same thing, and it begins to see the patterns, and it puts them together based on the questions you ask it. So, questions, which are called prompts, are the primary way you communicate with AI. So the more you can share about the context of your questions, or your existing situation, what you are thinking and feeling, the more AI has information in order to give you a good response. But you have to learn to do that. We don't think the same way. We just chatter. We cast out words without much regard to what we're saying. And AI has to try to make sense of what we say. So, think about this. I'm going to ask you, if you had a super fast assistant, what would you ask for help with?
Budgeting.
Budgeting, good one. So you see a financial assistant, okay. Well, we have some fun things. Go ahead.
Well, I run a nonprofit, so I will ask, like, how do I write a letter of inquiry to a grant organization to give me money? For this?
Perfect use for AI. Perfect for it. You can ask AI to spit out a recipe for you. I'm having a dinner party and I've got this, that, and another thing in my refrigerator. Could you give me a recipe for what I could serve? It will write letters for you. It will get travel plans for you, business ideas for you. It will do your family history for you if you like that, or do stories and write stories, help you write stories. So, what is the most interesting part of it is how it feels when you're working with it. It is an odd sensation that you're having a conversation with an inanimate object that knows you incredibly well by virtue of what you say, the kind of language you use. So, we're not going to do anything today on the computer, but it will be a hands-on program that I'm going to be offering so that people can bring their laptop or their cell phone or their tablet with them and play. And it is a lot of play. So the primary platform that I choose right now is ChatGPT because it's very simple. You sign in, the first thing it does is ask you, how can I help you today? What do you need? And it asks you a prompt and you respond. So you start to introduce yourself, you ask it a silly thing. I mean, one of the things they recommend is, can you tell me a joke about retirement? And everybody gets a chuckle, but it can do that because it has a whole library of information about retirement and what our lives are like when we're retired, and it puts it together in seconds. So, so I don't think we need to get into it. What can you actually do with it? It's really good for technological issues that you can't figure out. You're installing something in your computer or in your house and you're tearing your hair out. trying to figure out what the instructions say, you can turn to your computer program and say, I'm having a problem. I don't know what to do. This is what I've been told. This is what I have in front of me. Can you please help me? And it will take you through the process step by step.
And you can say just exactly that, right?
Yes.
Are you
That's exactly how you talk to it. Exactly how. And I've used it several times for that, and it takes all the angst out of having a technological issue. If I wanted to plan a weekend trip, I know I want to go up to wine country. I could ask it to, I don't go by myself, I'm going to go with friends, I'm going to drive, I'm going to fly, I'm going, what are the accommodations like when I get up there? What's there to do? And AI will put a whole itinerary together with all the things you might enjoy. If you're trying to do something for profit, it's great for business. It brainstorms ideas with you. It prioritizes for you. What do I have to do first? If you're in a community that does fundraising, it will help you write donation letters. Nancy would like this. Create events that would bring people to the place. Draft grant proposals and generate outreach messages. It's really useful for that purpose. But as I said, the big thing that I worry about is how do we control it? Because you have to understand that AI can make mistakes and does, so you have to pay attention to what you're doing. There's a whole series of things you need to do when you're asking those prompts or crafting them. Not to use private or sensitive matter. Think of it as a helper, not a decision maker. And realize that it's programmed to make you happy. It wants you to enjoy your experience with it. So when you want it to give critical thinking and tell you you're full of it, it doesn't know how to do that very well. So you have to learn how to craft your questions so it will ask those questions. And there is a process of creating 4 teammates. One's an expert, one's a good friend, one's a next door neighbor, and they each come from they take on a different role. And so then when they answer your question, it will be from that perspective. So it's kind of interesting. It's still the same machine, but with 4 different points of view. So where to start? If you're going to start, what would you choose? There are so many AI platforms out there now. So Gemini is well known, ChatGPT is well known, Copilot is the Microsoft program, Hono AI is another one that has just come up. So how do you know which one to choose? Well, Copilot is really good with Microsoft program, but it doesn't talk very well. Hono is very sophisticated, and if you haven't ever worked with AI, it's very challenging to get your hands into it. Claude is extremely popular right now. Claude. And it is one that you can, it's not quite as easy as chat, so they do recommend that you might enjoy chat more because it will work on your computer or your phone, and it's easy enough for beginners not to lose their hair. Canva, if any of you use Canva for images and that sort of thing, that has a whole AI function. Grammarly, which is for writing, has AI. But if you just want a basic experience, ChatGPT alone is pretty good. ChatGPT has a free version. I pay for mine because it doesn't have a good memory when it's free. So when you finish getting all this information, and it's a lot of information, you want to remember it. And if you haven't paid for it, it won't be there. I did that for a long time. I have stacks of pages from what I copied and pasted and printed. But it is, if you get tired of that, then you might, it's like $20 a month. These are not real, it's on my budget, that is not cheap, but I would say it's doable for a lot of these programs. So To sum up, AI is not here to replace you, it's here to assist you, and the more clearly you ask, the more beneficial it becomes. So what I did, if you'll see that survey that I put out around the table, it's not designed to be, you can all do it together or pass it around and answer just the questions that are designed to help me figure out what I need my program to be. What do you need to know? What are you afraid of? Do you have a tablet? Do you have a computer? Do you want to be online or do you want to be in person? Do you want it to be a social experience while you're learning, or do you not want to have anything to do with it? All answers are valid. And then just leave it for me while we're out and about today, and I'll take it home. I'm thinking it's going to be an 8-week class, so you have plenty of time to get to know what AI is. So that's my presentation for today. Is anybody hungry? Yes. Okay. So if we would take just a moment.
I'll say the meal prayer now, okay? Our Heavenly Father, we are grateful for being here today, the Senior Citizens Club, for meeting, and my presence and spirit guide us and bless us, and the food that we have before us too, may that blessing be upon it, and the hands that have prepared it. We're grateful for many things, Heavenly Father, and we love Thee. And this prayer, and guide us in safety back home. In this prayer we say in the name of the Son of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Then our meeting So the meeting is adjourned. You can get in line and
Well, that's like broader card today. So I didn't know anybody.
bingo! All right, the first ball is N as in Nancy, 44. N 44. Oh, yes, 44. Then O 64.
Okay, folks, I'll get the ballots read, and then we'll start that. What's that? Bingo raffle? Yeah. Okay.
Do we have a pen somewhere that I can use?
A $10? What's in the 10?
This is the wrong one.
Okay, for president, Susan Sergio, we have 27 votes. For vice president, Ana Olano, 23 votes. For secretary, Joyce Gale, we have 3. Ruth Argus, by the way, she's very sick. We don't want her to come here and infect us, okay? There's 20. For another on the secretary too, we have Mary Arnold. She has 6 votes. Everybody okay? All right. Thank you. Ready? Yes. Yes, they said yes. You got the tickets?
Margie's still doing raffle tickets.
Oh, Mom. Yeah, she's doing still raffle tickets over there.
I can start to do a bingo call. We just won't be able to pull any raffles.
We'll do the bingo first. Okay, guys? Bingo. Bingo. Bingo first. Oh, yeah. Oh. She get there.
They're still getting their raffle tickets squared away.